Hey everyone, welcome to my channel. This is my first video on Liz in the East. If you're here from Instagram under the same name, then welcome. If you found me on here, also welcome. I'm Liz. I am here to tell you my story and kind of set the pathway for what I'm planning on doing with this YouTube channel, because I'd like to share my story with people and I just love to create. So I think that combining the two together is the best way to go. So I want to give a little bit of background about myself. I am from the States, North Carolina to be specific. 8 years ago, I ended up moving to Kuwait as a teacher. For as long as I can remember, I knew I wanted to be a teacher. I was on the path, like the trajectory of I'm going to go to school to get a degree in education and be a teacher. And as I got older towards university, I started finding myself being super into all things like international. My family would host international students, like international students when I was in high school. So we've had students stay with us from China and Argentina and Scotland and England. So I always knew I was interested in things international. But then as I got closer to university, I was like, how can I take this desire for all things cultural and international and travel and combine it with my desire to be a teacher? Well, I was looking for universities that offered programs with international teaching. There was many that I found, but ultimately the school I ended up going to had a few different programs. I had the option to choose between Japan and Costa Rica, if I'm not mistaken, and Kuwait, and I chose Kuwait because it was free. And as a broke college student, that was very enticing. I ended up kind of planning okay, I'm going to be a teacher abroad and I can go do my student teaching in this random country that I've never heard of. Eventually I was offered a position at the school when I was finished student teaching. That led the pathway to me leaving my home country at 22 and making my way to Kuwait. So that's kind of how I ended up here in this spot. As I've said, I've been here for 8 years, which is kind of crazy to say at this point. I originally planned on staying for 2 years, and then I was like, okay, make it 3, then 5. Then the pandemic hit, and the job security was just too lovely to pass up, and I've been here ever since. I'm no longer in the classroom, but I am in the same school. I've kind of been on this interesting career journey as well as traveling and stuff. During my time here, I've had the amazing opportunity to travel to a bunch of different countries. I honestly don't know the number off the top of my head, but traveling is something that I really hold near and dear to my heart. I just absolutely love it. I think it's so cool and fun meeting so many people, seeing cultures that are not my own, trying to navigate different countries and their transportation systems and how they work, which I know is what scares a lot of people off, but I just find it so fun to try and figure it out, because at the end of the day, I'm millions of people do this. They live in this country. I just feel it's a cool thing to try and hack. So that's kind of a quick synopsis of where I'm from and my journey to Kuwait. What I'm planning on doing with this channel is combining showing my lifestyle and my travel and how I live and just all things creative, and trying to show that as best I can on here. You might see this guy pop up from time to time. This is Camel. He's not too happy about being picked up, but he does love some pets. I created this YouTube channel because I've been wanting to put together my love for creativity and graphic design and travel and my lifestyle, and just be able to show that to people, because I know there's a lot of people who ask me, what's life like there? What do you even do in Kuwait? So I think this is a great place to show that. What I'm not 100% sure about is what that will look like. Maybe it'll be some storytelling situations, some vlogs, maybe random stuff that I think of. I hope that you follow along on my journey with me as I figure out what kind of videos I like to make and what people want to see. I'm really excited to show you these different things that I love to do and to share with people. So if there's anything that you are curious about, my life in Kuwait, if it's, I know a lot of people ask me if it's safe, my experience as a woman in the Middle East. I'll definitely be showcasing some of my travels that I've done. I have a lot of different ideas for like random fun stuff that I just like to do. So I really do hope that you follow along. If there's anything that you want to know just from what you've heard, definitely let me know down in the comments so I can know what you guys are interested in. I'm really excited to get started, and I'm hoping that on this journey I just can evolve and grow, not only in my like video editing skills and my storytelling skills, but just like my overall YouTube presence or my Instagram presence, because like I said, I just love to connect with people and I love sharing my story and I love being creative. So to me, this is my path forward on putting that all together. At the end of the day, if that sounds like something that you're interested in and wanting to follow along on my journey, definitely hit the subscribe button or smash it or whatever they say. Hit subscribe and follow along with me, because I would love to have you come and learn more about living in Kuwait and traveling around the world and just trying out new different things. So thank you guys. Hope to see you soon. Bye bye.